Hey, Aqua Seekers. Welcome back to the shift. Hope you had a great birthday season. Happy belated. But the truth is, the real celebration and congratulations begin for you this March. March 7th, when Saturn leaves your sign and moves into Pisces. Even though Saturn is your ancient ruler, to have it as your ruler and on your sign transiting, it's a double whammy. Like your entire existence is demanded to be structured. And simultaneously to that, Pluto has been in your 12th house in Capricorn for a long time. And it means that in your subconscious, you've been going through an incredible amount of transformation and death and rebirth. So on your most inner core self, you go through a lot of transformation and death and rebirth. But then in your exterior sense of self, behavior in the world, you have Saturn restricting your behavior and telling you to behave. How do you change and transform while having to stay consistent and responsible and reliable? You know, it's I bet the past 2-3 years has been a lot in that respect. The good news is this month of March, hey, Saturn leaves your sign, Pluto enters your sign on the 23rd. And then the transformation that you've been undergoing for about 14 years and have been very restricted in when it comes to incorporating it into your life in the past 3 years. Now you're free to wear it on your sleeve, to live by it, to make exterior changes in alignment with your internal shift and transformation. Now the world will see it. Now you'll live by it. It's liberating. You'll get to be the you that you've been turning into for a long time. It's been slow and long and often painful. But now the caterpillar is out of the cocoon and gets its wings, and all of that, you now get to fly with it. Freedom. And that's great. And this will be the influence for the next few years. It's just the shift begins this month. Let's focus on March, though, for Aqua, please. Four of Cups. I understand that you don't understand yet, because you've gotten so used to living this way, the way I've been describing for the past 3 minutes. It's okay. You'll change your mind as things start happening. Page of Cups. You'll have renewed faith, renewed trust in your own creativity, in your own vision, in your own intuition. You may have felt that you no longer can trust your intuition, or your vision is obscured, or things don't manifest the way you envision them to, the way you sense to. It's like there's the internal world and then there's the exterior world, and there's no correlation. But now there will begin to be correlation, and it will slowly but surely renew your faith within yourself. 8 of Wands. The creativity will start flowing. The creative blocks will start dissipating. Your mind will be more fluid and moving. You won't encounter, yes, but I feel this, but this shows that. You know, it's like flow and alignment. After the new moon in Aries, on the 21st, when we go into Aries season, into fire season, that's when things will really start picking up. Oh, nose itch, confirmation, or maybe someone is thinking about you, or me. The world, major expansion all at once. It's going to feel like the Big Bang. Something out of seemingly nothing. It wasn't nothing. It's just been a very deep, intense, hidden transformation, right? The caterpillar was hiding really well in its cocoon, but now that it's coming out to fly, now that the Big Bang has created a whole new planet that is you, it's going to be undeniable and broadly seen and sparkly. You'll start receiving recognition for your creativity, for your ideas. The path will be clearer. 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Sagittarius also had this combination. Maybe you want to watch Saggy for March. Or was it Scorpio? I don't know. Okay. So simultaneously, there's a partnership that might feel a little bit weirded out by this sudden expansion and growth and fluid energy that you'll be expressing. They don't know you this way. And they're going to start feeling like maybe it's you distancing yourself from them. Maybe it's maybe it's your expansion or them. That's how they might be thinking. And they're going to feel like, is Aqua leaving me? Or is Aqua not into me anymore? What's going on with Aqua? Why don't they give me as much attention? Why don't they give me as much of who they are? It's not about them. It's about you versus the world that you're opened up to. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles. So, Page of Swords underneath the Page of Cups. Okay. You'll be offered to do something that you will feel is not ready yet. Maybe you'll feel like you don't have enough knowledge or enough skill. You haven't been prepared quite yet. You just started preparing, but you're not. But it will be a very good offer. I say rise to the occasion. Because this is an opportunity. And yes, and you will have to prove that you know what you're doing, or that you're capable, or that you're you got what it takes, and you will. Just play the game. Fake it until you make it. It's not that it's not in you. It's just, you're right. You're whatever this is, you're a relative novice, whatever, newbie. But you're brilliant. You're Aquarius. You'll make it work. Say yes to the good opportunity that you don't want to miss out on. They will move on to the next person. If you'll say no, or maybe, or later, then they won't wait for later. 7 of Wands in the upright, 6 of Wands in the reverse. If you'll be petty on the details, you will miss out on a big victory, a big opportunity that could lead to something great. Look at the big picture, not at the small details. Don't miss the forest from being obsessive over the trees. We have 6, 7, 8, 9 of Wands. But I don't like the order that which it goes. 8 of Wands is great opportunity, swift movement, something to take advantage of the opportunity and catch while while it passes you. It's not something to overthink, to say no, to say maybe, to say later. It will pass you by. But what happens is I see you with the Nine of Wands then holding on, considering what else you might lose or letting someone guilt you. And then you become, analysis paralysis, overthinking, over focusing on the details, and boom, a loss of opportunity. So don't do that. Forewarned, forearmed. You can choose which path you take here. It's up to you. I'm just telling you what it will lead to each option. Another page, third page, Page of Wands. Okay. There is something with being with a group of people, or could be students, could be children, could be team members, could be classmates, friends, childhood friends I'm picking up for some of you. Maybe that's something you'll have to pass. Maybe you're doing something um, with a group of people that you won't be able to do if you'll take this opportunity, and you're like, oh, I don't want to give up on them, or I don't want to abandon them, or I don't want to leave them stranded. What will they do without me? Just, okay, you're so cool, but, and so important. Sorry, I have to be a little bit sarcastic because maybe that will be the kick in the booty that you need, If there's a big opportunity for you that requires something to give, again, it depends on what it is and what is your desire, but you can't have both. I can see it right here. You won't be able to do both. You won't be able to juggle all of it. You're going to have to make a choice that is in alignment with who you want to become, what you want to do. Think long term. Is what you're considering giving up on the opportunity for is it something that is for the long haul, you know? Or is it something that is likely to end anyway, and then you'll be like, oh, I gave up on that for this, and it ended anyway, so what? So especially if it's someone that you just started dating and they're kind of being aloof or not really committed, or you don't know what they're feeling, ask them, what do you want? And if they're like, oh, I don't know, don't give up on a great opportunity or a great person for them if they're not expressing, because then that will phase out or won't happen. Um, and then that thing would go away, whether it's a work opportunity, a travel opportunity, another love opportunity. I don't know. Could be different things for different aquas out there, right? Most important thing, don't think about trying to have it all, because then everything will phase out. Interesting. What else, please, for my aqua seekers, seers, existential shifters? Welcome to where you belong. But if you're a muggle that happened to have stumbled by, welcome for the first day of the rest of your life. So dramatic, so theatrical. Nyeh. Three of Wands in the reverse. After Six of Wands in the reverse, you know, if you're waiting on something that you want and letting and giving away something that you can have that can be amazing for that something that you're waiting on, that thing is not going to show up. And if it shows up, it's not going to show up in the way you're hoping it to. Don't pass on a big fat yes for a frail maybe. Don't say I didn't tell you. There's this lizard who's being super dramatic over there. I don't know if they're chasing something or if they're dancing the samba, but they're being loud and like They're making sure I know that they're there. I know. I see you. Okay, I've been reiterating this a similar message. Is it because like I feel like they keep giving the same message because you're not getting it. Save this reading and come back to it in a couple of weeks, you know? Okay, let's say they got it. Knight of Pentacles. Slow but surely but steady will create something lasting. King of Swords, Seven of Cups. If someone comes with an offer and it's not very clear and the small letters are confusing and there are things that are missing, ask the questions. Make sure that what needs to be added is added. Okay? Because this is someone that speaks very well verbally. You know, let's shake on it kind of thing. But then if it's not written or absolutely agreed upon or spoken clearly and not elusively, whimsically, and kind of sort of maybe, then it might turn out in a way that you haven't expected. Just keep that in mind. What is it with this King of Swords here? It's like they're making a decision and then they have more information and then they change their mind and make another decision and then they have more information, change their mind. I don't know where this King of Pentacles suddenly popped. Like I didn't see it fall, but it's right here in front of me. This is so weird. Okay, King of Pentacles as well. Two people. Aqua. Two offers. Two lovers. Ah, what you doing? Okay, look at how it looks. Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Seven of Cups that came together, and then King of Pentacles that was hidden. So, Knight of Pentacles can turn into a King of Pentacles, but in between there's this confusing energy, promisey, but not really, saying, not saying, lying, not lying, truthful, not truthful kind of energy that knows really how to word things. Don't let this separate between you and this. This is the money or the person or the place or the job or the opportunity. This will bear a lot of life, a lot of fruit, a lot of consistency. Don't go with what will maybe later, but what is now that can turn into even better later. Okay, I'm just repeating myself. The cards keep coming up with the same message. Why do you need me to repeat the same message 17,000 times? What is it? Spirit, I feel like really doesn't want you to miss out this opportunity. That's why it's reiterating, because it can't really meddle with your free will. But it really knows what can be really good for you versus what could be very not good for you. So it's making sure that you get the message and then you make um, an informed decision, a fully informed decision. This is a builder. This is someone you can build with. Being a feeding, it's like a feeding energy. It doesn't have to actually involve food per se, but it's like very abundant, very reliable. Seven days free trial over on Patreon. You have nothing to lose. It's really awesome there. Come join our little tribe. Link is below. If you wish to reciprocate for this reading and purchase it in retrospect, and I don't know, if you want to honor this message, honor me, uh, suggested donation of $7.77. Links to do so are below. You can either do that or more or less or not at all. I'm just happy that you're here and expanding and shifting. Stay magic, stay true. I love you, and I'll see you soon.